Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. John Salazar makes his much anticipated debut. Next. John Salazar steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the second out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning high.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Jason Giambi. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. By the blue, be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Joe Morgan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
So 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lays off 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So in now for Chicago, Jeff Bagwell. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physical.
2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Morgan stands at second with no outs. In the air to straightaway right. The shed is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Junior Moore. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit softly to third. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. A runner on first with two away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready on 0-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now for Colorado, Jason Giambi. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Salazar has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Salazar has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Salazar is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Now another 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Dante Bichette is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting next, the right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Striding in for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Way in front of that fastball.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Hard on the ground towards short. Ripken has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate, Trevor Story. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Sliced hard on the ground. Arenado has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
So in now for Chicago, Mike Piazza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, John Salazar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Walters is over to take a look. And he chased it in the dirt. Walters goes to get it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. The next Cub up, Cal Ripken. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two out with the man at first. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Fastball that just misses inside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now a snap move over to first. Just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Count still full, 3-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Salazar at second. Ripken on at first with 2 down. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. That'll bring up Tony Walters.
Leading out for Colorado, the catcher, number 14, Tony Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a grounder foul over near the third base dugout. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, find a blue as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now a bunt attempt here. Schmidt fields it cleanly, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Bagwell.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Bagwell was born in Massachusetts. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Junior Moore, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And if we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. So a runner at first with one man gone. And here comes the Babe. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Moore, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So a man at third here with two gone. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon, as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right on his junior, but this is a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he takes ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Set up away, but he misses with the palm ball for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. Fastball that misses.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in for the Rockies, Dante Bichette, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Blackman at third. Jambi over at second. Arenado on at first with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Junior. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Walters. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. To his right, Morgan. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cubs 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Piazza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Salazar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. There he goes. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Vida Blue. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher number 35, Vida Blue.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In is Gerardo Parra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
The count's 1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Junior Moore. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Blackman leads off second with nobody out. And that one stayed too low apparently. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A sign now from Piazza. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Ball two.
No strike.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
In now for Colorado, Dante Bichette earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 46, Lee Hitt.
Trevor Story will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 1. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bichette will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
So stepping in, Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Ruth, the runner at third. Griffey is over at second with one down in the inning. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-0 on the way. There's a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Giambi moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Enos Slaughter will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bichette is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ron Guidry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 49, Ron Get ready.
Vida Blue will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Vida Blue.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
Back to him on the mound. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 6, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Rockies lead this one 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready once again, Jeff Bagwell. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 51, Jason McGee.
Striding in once again, Junior Moore. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Line to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that
Just
time.
a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Blackman is retired, and there's one away. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Digging in once again, Jason Giambi. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 3-0 now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance. Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Giambi stands at first with 1 out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now back, shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore has a play. And that retires the side. 2 left for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more. Babe Ruth, he singled his last time up.
Fielder, Babe Ruth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Mike Schmidt is on deck. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ian Desmond will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ken Griffey will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Joe Morgan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
That's a
And it's
ball.
1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Billy Wagner will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's ball 2 now. Set and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore moves over, makes the play, 1 away. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Takes this the other way to right. On his junior, but this is a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Walters on second. LeMahieu is over at first with one away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch, and all 3 runners on the move here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Stepping in now, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Rockies are out in front, 5-4. Adam Ottavino comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jeff Bagwell will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Bagwell.
From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 home. Is played off, but in there for strike one. Hit in the air to center field. Blackman is under it. One down.
Center fielder number 4, Junior Moore.
Settling in now, Junior Moore. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Ottavino, originally from New York State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Babe Ruth, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The win here would go to Wade Davis if things stay as they are. Taking called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Walters waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Colorado Rockies came through, and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Wade Davis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Adam Ottavino earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Wade Davis. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Billy Wagner. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-4. The Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 15-2. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. The Diamondbacks got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-1. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. The Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. Carlos Carrasco got his 3rd win this season as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 2-1. Nolan Ryan took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Tampa Bay Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulverized the Twins 10-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Astros defeated the visiting Yankees 3-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.